Robux on Roblox.
Oh my goodness, what is this person gonna even buy?
I don't know. If personally, I'd buy a private jet. I would buy grow a garden. I'd buy moon blossom seeds and maybe even some candy apples.
Oh, I do like those.
Here we go. Let's see. This is crazy. We're gonna link this creator down below. These videos are absolutely insane. Make sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed this reaction. Subscribe to our reaction channel we upload. We're gonna start uploading again every single day. And yeah. Woo!
If I gave you 1 trillion Robux, how would you even spend it all?
Like we just said,
all on Grow Garden.
And you search for the most expensive items.
True.
You begin buying every hat in sight. An hour goes by and
What's
you
the max?
finally
1
bought it all.
billion?
But when you check your account, you realize that you're still at 900 billion Robux. That
Oh my
barely made a
goodness.
dent. So you
True.
go even bigger. You contact the owner of the biggest ever Roblox game,
Blox Fruits.
You make the offer to buy their game, so they give you a price of $1 billion. Surely that must be enough,
USD.
right? So with DevX, you convert your 900 billion Robux into real life dollars, and you make
gosh,
the
how
purchase.
much?
Wait, so you can literally buy the biggest game on, well, I don't know, Grow a Garden might be a little bit more expensive than Blox Fruits right now, but man, there's no way.
When you check your
Yeah,
account,
how much was
you're
that?
still
Yeah.
left with $2.1 billion or 600 billion Robux. You're
What?
Not even halfway.
Wait,
You can
300
start feeling
bill is
guilty
1
for
bill
spending
USD?
all this money on
That's
yourself.
crazy.
Isn't being rich supposed
Wow,
to make you happy?
okay,
But all of
okay.
a sudden, you hatch the perfect idea. You scroll through a player list and find a kid with a 600 billion Robux game pass that
Yeah,
you make for fun.
no.
With a smile on your
No.
face, you hit purchase,
Oh.
knowing that you're about to change someone's life forever. You start to realize that the best way to spend money is to make someone smile.
True.
If I get
Yo, that's so wholesome.
I like that ending. I like that secret ending, low-key. If I had that much, I'd give all of you guys watching 1 billion Robux each. Or actually, anyone that liked the
Oh,
video.
I'm watching.
If you like the video, then I will.
this Roblox hat is worth more than your house.
What?
There's
What?
a player who owns a 988 trillion Robux hat, but how
Huh?
is this even possible?
How is that
You may
possible?
think that he's some mega wealthy millionaire who bought it for fun, but not
He
so
has to be.
fast. If you converted the hat into
1
real
trill?
money, you get $11 trillion. Now,
What?
only Jeff
Oh my
Bezos could
goodness.
buy that. So how could some random player buy it? You may also think that Roblox made this hat, so Roblox must have given it away for free, right? But there's no records of that ever happening, so that's
Double
probably
platinum
not the
DJ.
case. So
What?
how does he own
Wait,
this hat?
what?
In fact, how do 9 people own this hat?
Wait,
well, the
huh?
real answer is kind of sad. These are limited hats, which means there's a limited amount of them.
Yeah,
Limited hat
okay.
starts off cheap, but as more people buy them, it slowly goes extinct. But when an owner of that hat wants to preserve its legacy, they sell it for an impossibly high amount.
Oh my
this makes
gosh.
it stick
Oh, I
in the Roblox
see.
avatar shop, so it can be remembered for years to come. Or maybe they just want to flex on us, which is why this
Probably that
Roblox
one.
hat is worth
They could just set it to wherever they want, but no, that doesn't mean people will buy it, I guess. But what
That's
would be
true.
But what would be the number where people would actually buy that hat? That's the real question.
Yeah, what would like be the most? We gotta look that up. What was the most expensive sold limited?
ChatGPT. What was the most expensive sold limited? Oh,
On Roblox.
in Roblox. Sorry. 200 million Robux?
A Dominus Frigis.
Oh,
That's
no,
like the blue one.
Whoa. Average sale price 28. Record sale 200 million. Whoa.
200 million. That's 700,000 USD. That's someone just a house.
Bro just bought a house on a pixel hat. I love it. I would do it too.
If I gave you
What?
30 days to make 1 billion Robux, could you actually
heck
pull
no.
it off?
To
On day
make a
1,
billion?
You start a new account. You decide to make a Roblox game since that's the fastest way to get rich, right?
It's true,
True.
it's
You
true.
finally finish your amazing Roblox game. It's everything you
that.
imagined. But by day 12, you open up Roblox and your game is still at 0 players.
Damn.
But right as you're
Oh
about to lose
no, not
hope,
good progress.
a singular noob joins. This was your chance to get your game off the ground. You show him around and even get to know him. But right as he's about to leave, he reveals something that'll change your life.
What?
What?
He's actually a multi-millionaire developer. He was undercover
That's
the
a plot
entire
twist.
time.
Now
and
that's
was
a
just
plot twist.
looking
Yo,
for the next big
that's
game. Because of your
crazy.
kindness, he funds you 10 million Robux. It's nowhere near
Wait.
a billion yet.
Okay,
but if you
okay.
spent
That's
it
a
wisely,
start, though.
you can turn it into a billion. So instead of
True.
using it to buy cars or houses, you hire builders, scripters, and writers to make your game as fun as possible. By the time day 20 rolls around,
Smart.
your game is on fire. People love the new
Oh my
updates,
gosh,
and don't hesitate
35K?
to buy your game passes. Streamers, YouTubers, and celebrities start making videos on it. It all stacks up, and you're now halfway to a billion. But then
Wait.
a businessman shows up. He offers you 500 million Robux to take over
Wait,
your
and then you're
game.
done.
That would get you to a billion, but still, you ban him completely. Because
Why would you ban
you
him?
love your players and you don't
True.
want to sell
Aw.
out. to
No
anyone.
sellout.
So
No
you continue
sellout.
to crank out update after
Yeah.
update with your loving fans
This is
in
the
mind.
most wholesome
Finally, on day
video.
29,
I know, it's a
you're
great
at
video.
999 million Robux.
Let's
As
go.
you inch towards a billion, you realize that the true success isn't the money, but the person you've become.
Wow.
Just
Yo.
so wholesome.
Wow, yo,
I
did
like
you-
these videos.
Me too, bro.
I'm currently interviewing a Roblox billionaire, and the way his brain works
Oh, wow.
frightens me. The
Okay.
interview started off pretty normal. How do you make your money?
I live off my game slap battles.
And he even gave some
Oh,
nice
we met
moves.
them. I
battles.
already see
Trying,
it. They're so nice.
hope. After a while, if you keep at it and you do it every single day, you will be successful at one point.
Pretty common advice. At first,
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
expect anything too crazy.
What is this
since
interviewer
was only
head?
One of
I
many
love- I love it.
multi-millionaires that'll feature in my next video. But everything
Ooh.
changed when I asked this next question. How do you come up with so many cool updates for the game?
From my dreams,
How is this even
My
possible?
dream.
Dang.
there's this thing called the plate that goes around the island. It's like a transportation system, and I came up with it because I was dreaming that I was in like a fan game of slap battles, like a ripoff, and they had like a bunch of stuff all over the place. It was actually a train in my dream. I did a very similar thing as a result of waking up and being like, damn, that's really cool. I wish I should have that in my game.
That's
That
a
is
really.
brilliant.
Bro, that's kind of smart though.
How did the richest Roblox player actually get rich?
Okay.
It's honestly very simple.
Scammed.
Probably
He
anyone
scammed.
can do it. This is
They
Luke.
stole it.
Everyone thinks he got wealthy by
that
being a
Linkmon?
Roblox admin, which pays a
Oh,
lot,
true,
but not
true.
enough to rank in millions of dollars. There's more.
Oh, wow.
People also think he's rich from his massive Roblox game. After years of work,
Oh,
NDS
natural
pulled
disaster.
2.8 billion
Yes.
visits, but that's not at all why he's worth so much. Although it's kind of inspiring and motivates me to hit 1 million subs this year. Help a brother out.
Help a brother
if you
out.
really
Let's
wanna
go.
know, Luke made his millions by burning money on hats.
What?
Not just any hats.
what do you mean?
Instead, limited items that rise in
Oh,
value.
he
Years ago,
invested.
Luke bought them when they were
Smart.
cheap, but as time went on, the price of his hats exponentially rose to millions, and he
Oh,
can sell them
whoa.
for billions of Robux. Which answers the question: How did the
Wait,
richest
that's
Roblox
crazy, bro.
That's a smart developer.
How did the richest
Yeah.
Roblox kid actually get rich?
Let's
Well,
see.
he did it through
26
this empty
bill?
Roblox game. This is
Oh,
Manib,
catalog.
and at age 17, made the famous
Oh.
game Catalog Avatar Creator.
Oh.
And because the game is so famous, you might think he got rich from players
Such a
buying
smart
game
idea,
passes.
bro.
But the game
know.
doesn't have any. So that's not at all why he's worth so much. Although, it's kind of inspiring and motivates me to hit 1
Yeah,
million
this is
subs this
crazy.
year. Help a brother
You
out.
got this,
Help a
Cube.
brother
Anyways,
out.
If you really want to know, Manib made millions because Roblox sucks.
What?
Okay, hear me out. Roblox always has this problem where some items look good on the avatar shop, but once you actually buy it,
True.
you basically get
Yup.
scammed. But
Cocoa
Manipulative
melon
uses
undies.
that by
Cocoa
letting players test
Why does
outfits
he have
for
cocoa
free and
melon
buy it
undies?
for the game. This helped millions of people buy the right avatar, and every time
Ooh.
someone does, Manib gets
This was such a good
40% of the
idea.
Money, so God knows
It's
how much
such
he
a good
made, which
idea.
answers the question: If you
why he
woke up
rich.
as the owner of Roblox, how long
David?
could you last?
David?
On day one,
Bazuki?
you couldn't be happier. You
Of
gave
course, of
everyone
course.
infinite Robux to
What?
make them all
Why
happy.
would I would?
But on day
Wait,
2,
no.
you get angry calls from developers.
Yeah.
Why would they be mad? You pick up the phone and they start complaining. Now that everyone
Gamer
has infinite
robot.
Robux, money is now worthless, which means
Big
there's
blocks
nothing
fruits
left to
steps.
earn. Nothing to work for. So
Ooh,
by
oh
day
no.
5, every Roblox game stops updating one by one.
No.
Player counts die rapidly, so you
Uh-oh.
gotta come up with something. Day 10, he decided to ban Robux from the platform. Since
Yeah.
everyone Robux
That is not a
did
good idea.
start this whole mess.
Yo,
so it's an
don't
easy
give
fix,
this guy CEO.
right?
Yeah.
But by day 15, the player count
I would
drops
not do
even
this.
more. You realize that
Oh,
because
but-
there's no Robux, the platform falls apart. The avatar shop breaks, the game passes break, and
Bro.
Roblox's value plummets. You try to
Oh
undo
my God.
everything, but you can't. You don't know how to
It's
code,
too
and you
late,
can't
bro.
hire anyone because you're now bankrupt.
You
Day
killed
20,
Roblox.
You start to realize that great power comes with great responsibility, and it should only
It's
be given to
true.
people who worked hard
Actual
for it.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden,
David!
Goat.
you wake up. Thank God it was just a nightmare.
Good
That's
thing.
funny.
If I gave you 1 quadrillion Robux, how
Okay.
would you
What?
spend it all?
I
That's
can't even
1,000
fathom one
times a
cube.
trillion. So you start by giving out
1,000
10,000
trillions?
Robux to each of the 8 billion
Yeah, please
users
donate.
on the platform. A month goes by and everyone is now rich. But when
Hey.
you check your account, you realize that you still have 920 trillion Robux left. You
Bruh.
barely scratched the surface. So you go even
Bro,
bigger. You contact
could
the
buy
literal
anything.
owner of Roblox and offer to buy the entire platform. So
Wait,
he gives
buy
you a
all of
price
Rob-
40 billion
With the Robux?
So
Bet.
using DevX, you convert your 920 trillion
Wait,
Robux
how much do you
into
get?
real life dollars and finally make the purchase. However,
No
when you
way!
check your account again, you realize that you still have over 90% of your money left. But
Yo,
when you
that
try
is-
not to give
yeah,
up, you
that's
realize
insane.
that as the new
That's
owner
too
of
much
Roblox,
Robux.
can't you
Yeah.
just hire the smartest people ever to work for you? That'll drain all your money for sure. So you
Nah,
make some
no
calls,
way,
and
bruh.
Bill
Bro brought all
Gates,
of Robux.
Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos are now your
Bill
full-time employees.
Gates?
You're paying them
Yo, that's-
thousands to crank out insane Roblox games. And as they attract more and more players, you go even crazier. You flip through a list of billionaires and hire every writer, artist, and inventor on there, with the goal of making Roblox a better and safer place.
Dude,
for
what would
everyone.
even happen to
As your
Roblox if
account
all those people
approaches
actually got
zero,
hired?
You smile,
That's a
knowing
lot
that
of
money may be
Robux.
temporary, but your impact will be felt for decades to come.
Why is there
Bacon!
bacon in the sun?
What's it actually
That's
like
so
to
funny,
have
bro.
1 billion Robux?
This is actually
Well,
realistic.
it's not as
Let's
great
see.
as it sounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's start with 100.
What?
Nothing crazy.
I'd be
You'd
so
have enough
happy.
to buy a hat or two. Moving on to
Red Sparkle
1,000.
Time Fedora is just not 100
You're
of
rich
one.
enough to buy
That's a
almost
fake one.
any game pass in your favorite Roblox game. We're only at 1,000 and we're already pretty well off. At 100,000 Robux, you can unlock
That's a
DevX,
lot.
allowing you to convert Robux into real life dollars.
Ooh.
Alright, jumping into
350
1
USD.
million Robux, you can start doing some pretty outlandish stuff, like converting it into 3.5k dollars, or even using it to
Ooh.
make a Roblox game. Now we're entering the deep end. At
The deep end, 100 million is
Robux,
crazy.
You can buy whatever outfit
lot
you
of
want,
money.
whatever game passes you want, and you'll always win in every Roblox game. You're
Yup.
almost up there with
Pay
the
to
richest
win.
of the rich, but there's one massive downside. All the beggars who will beg you for money. So you might want to hire a bodyguard. Now,
True.
at
A bit-
1
what's a bit?
billion Robux, you're basically a real-life millionaire, but it comes
3.5
with its own
mil.
problems.
Wow.
Although you could retire, you'd be a massive target for hackers, and those who aren't trying to hack you would try to befriend you just for your money.
True.
And worst of all, one small mistake and your entire net worth is gone. Having it
Oh
all
my
is
gosh,
not
that's-
as
Why
good
did
as
he
it
swear?
sounds,
That
so
sounds so
be
scary.
grateful with what you
Yeah,
have.
gotta be
To answer your
careful.
question,
That's crazy. Low key, let us know in the comment section down below what you guys would do with 1 billion Robux, because I'm kind of curious.
Check out CubeINC down below. Please subscribe to him. He makes awesome content.
Yeah, we're going to keep you guys into a bunch of awesome videos. Let us know in the comment section down below what you guys want us to try to next, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye.